Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm participating in the Beetlejuice Tim Burton style Halloween DIY collaboration, which is hosted by my fabulous friend Annie from Crafting with Annie Jones. Today I'm going to be doing one project, and I'm going to be using one of these little Barbie type dolls that you get from the Dollar Tree, and you're wondering, what is she going to do with this? Well, I am inspired from the Beetlejuice movie, where he gets banned into the town and there's that girls little place for him to go. So this is one of the girls in that little club. Now I have to make her really glamorous. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking some of my Crayola Model Magic foam clay. I'm going to get it all warmed up here. And I'm going to be making a bodice on her. Now, I am not a sewer, so I cannot sew any kind of clothing, but I can use clay instead. So I'm just going to be wrapping this around her. You won't see all of this, like on her backside. But let's go ahead and get this formed to the body here. I'll go ahead and get it pinched on the back. Okay. All right, you know what? She needs to be a little bit bigger on top as she's going to be working at the club. So let's go ahead and volumize that area. So I just took a little ball of clay, like so, over here, and I'm just sticking it on top, and I'm going to be making the shape. I'm going to wet my fingers just a little bit, and I'm going to be blending all this in with the end of my paintbrush. I'm going to try to get them as even as possible. It's not that easy to do. Okay. I'm going to keep working on this, trying to make them almost the same size. I think I kind of have it here. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, I am going to be taking this little screwdriver I have. I'm making little lines just to get some texture into her bodice. Okay, I have it all done. You can see I just made that go like that. I'm going to be bending her legs. Her bodice is all dry. I waited a couple days. And I got to do something to cover up these knees. I am going to be putting some kind of stockings on her using some ribbon. But her knee just doesn't look right. So guess what? We got to get that clay out again. Now I'm going to pump up her legs. These legs are too skinny. I think they're too skinny. So I'm just going to be rolling out my clay here. I'm going to flatten it out. Okay. Get that off of there. It's stuck a little bit. I know I need to use something better. I'm just going to be wrapping pieces of clay to build up her leg, and we're going to make this look more like a knee on here, a little more feminine looking and not more squarish looking the way it was. We're going to get this a nice soft knee. And I'm also going to be building it up towards her thigh. This is going to be covered up with some ribbon, which I'll be doing next after I get this on. And I also made a boot. That's why I kept her shoe on. So I got a little boot going here too. I kind of like this. Now, I'm not going to be doing the other leg yet, because on this leg here, I want to go ahead and get that little stocking look first. So I'm going to let this dry for a day, and then I will be putting the ribbon on. Okay, so I've already gone and did the leg here. And I'm just using this cream colored ribbon, satin ribbon, and the black. I'm just alternating it. And I went ahead and covered that edge up where I glued it. I mean, didn't have to. It's going to be on the back side, but I just did that if I felt like it. So now I need to go ahead and get the other leg done just like that, because I want to cross it over like so. And of course that will have to dry for a day. Okay, so I have the other leg done. I tried to make it kind of look the same the best I could, and you can see I've already started. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some of the cream here and hot gluing it on. Just going to cut it off, and then I'm going to do the black. I'm just going to keep doing that. I don't have to go all the way up because she's going to get a little kind of a skirt that I'm going to be hot gluing underneath her bodice. Alright, so that is done. I went ahead and painted her boots black. I was going to make them cream, but I decided not to. I'm going to take some of these little pearls here, little half pearls, and I'm going to go along on this side here and just kind of make it look like it's buttons or something, you know how you get the boots on. Just kind of bling them up just a little bit. And since you're only going to be seeing this side, I'm going to go ahead and do the side that you see on the other boot. I do need a few more pieces here. Trying to get this straight as possible. Okay. Now I need to do this one. Alright, so now that that is done, this is going to be her little skirt. I've taken two different types of lace, in a cream color and one in black, and I just cut some pieces. And I'm just going to be taking a needle and thread here and gathering it all together on my piece of thread. And I'm going to just be alternating them. Alright, that is done, and I've hot glued it there. Now I want to add some lace to the top of her bodice. I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue this all around. And just cut it right there. And get the rest of the lace glued down. Now I've gone ahead and added this cute little black rose lace here, and I've taken some of that cream colored satin ribbon and went down the middle. Let's go ahead and get the other one finished. Okay. I think that looks cute. Now I need to put something here. And I just happen to have this black lace. It fits perfect. I can't believe it. Look at that. I think that looks so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and hot glue this on. I don't have to go all the way around. Let's just start in the middle right now. Figure out where I want to put that. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and figure out how far around I want to go. I'm going to cut it off. Okay. And then I need to hot glue this down. Oh, I think that looks so good. Now I need to do a little top hat for her. So I have this little snowman mini ornament thing that I got at Walmart many years ago. It has a little clip on it for those little mini trees. I'm going to take the embellishments off and I'm going to paint it black. And now that that's dry, I'm taking my light ivory and I'm going to make some stripes on it. Gotta have some more stripes. I'm just freehanding these, so these aren't going to look perfect. Okay, I'm going to continue on, and then I will be doing the top of the hat too with it. I also went on and used some more of that lace. I have some of these little satin white ribbon roses on there, a few berries, and a little bit of that other ribbon that I cut and put there. And I want to just hot glue this on. Just trying to figure out where I want to put it. I'm just going to put lots of hot glue on here. Okay, I think that looks good. Now I need to work on the building. So I found this cute little cabinet at Goodwill the other day. It was sold as is for $2.99. And unfortunately it wasn't on sale that day, but that's okay. It is solid wood. And I'm going to be taking this piece out here because I don't need this, and the door is broken. Don't need the door. And, you know, it's kind of messed up just a little bit, but, you know, I'm going to be covering that so you won't see that. You won't see any of that messiness. But I still need to get the middle part out. So I had my husband do it for me. He took the Sawzall and cut it out. He did a fabulous job. And I'm not sure what to do with the hinges yet, where they were. I'm not sure. Figure that out later. But first I want to add something to the top. So what I did was I took my Model Magic clay and I used this mold here, and I only used part of that one. And I have these glued on with E6000. I guess I still don't know what to do with the hinges. Thought about using clay, but I don't think I will. I went ahead and painted the whole thing with a Waverly chalk paint and plaster. And these little knobs here, I had my husband cut off the screw part. They're from Hobby Lobby, had them many years ago, and they're going to be my little legs. Okay, so now everything is glued on. I just glued them on with E6000. And I kind of want to make this match. It's not going to be perfect, of course, but good enough is what I need to do. So I took some coffee latte and medium gray and mixed it together. And I'm just putting this on with a damp piece of paper towel and then rubbing some of it off. And I think this makes it blend in a lot better. It's so hard to get something perfect, but I loved the way that these little knobs looked. I didn't want to change the color. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get all this finished up, and then I'm going to be working on the back piece. So what I did was I had printed this off a long time ago on some cardstock. I took another piece of cardstock and I Mod Podged it to that back so you can't really see it. And I know you can see the indents, but that's okay. This pattern is going to cover it up. So now I'm just going to be Mod Podging on the Harlequin pattern. All right, it is on, it is dry, and now I need to glue it back on. And I'm just going to be taking my E6000 and putting it on the wood here, just the 3 pieces. Just going to put a lot on here, as much as I can get squeezed out. And just get some more on this side here. All right, so now I'm just going to line it up and push it in. And then I'm going to let this dry for a few hours. And while I'm waiting on it for it to dry, I'm going to make a couple little signs. So I just made these on Canva, and I think it kind of mimics the little scene in Beetlejuice, and I have these scalloped scissors because I want to have some of that white going around the orange. I think this looks so cute. Okay, no, I think I got that a little too thick, so let's go cut it a little bit thinner here. Okay, and that is going to go where the hinges were. That's going to solve the problem. Now I want to add, we're going to make this a little Halloweenish, so I took some gauze and kind of spread it out a little bit. I'm gonna just tack it back underneath here with some hot glue. And it's just gonna lay kind of, I might glue it just a little bit more, but it's just kind of lay down like that and hang over the edge. Now, my little gal has to be holding a little fan to fan herself. So this little black feathers is from a pick from his and hers collection. I've just fanned it out. And then I had an orange boa that I took a little bit of the orange off and just glued it together. And now I'm going to glue it to her hand. So she's got her little Halloween fan here. And she is looking so cute. She's going to sit just like that. I mean, I could glue her in if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. And I'm just going to be tacking these on with some hot glue. I have my little puffy bat stickers that I'm going to be using on the cabinet, but I put a couple on the girl signs. There we go. Got the hinges covered up where they were. And now I'm going to add like 3 bats up here to the top. I'm not going to hot glue these down. I'm just going to stick them because I may be using this cabinet for something else. Let's see what other one I want to use. Just trying to figure it out. How about this one? For some reason it doesn't want to come off. These are super sticky. Let's put that one there. And I want to put one up top here. How about this big one? How about right there instead? I think do it differently. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I could quit, but you know what? I need to add something else. I really do. So how about these little roses? I have these cream colored roses and these black ones. The black ones I actually painted. They were the cream colored ones, so I painted 2 of them black. I'm going to hot glue these up here, and you can see, like I said, this was that color. I'm going to glue that one there, the black one, and we'll put the cream one, whoops, up top there. It's stuck to the gauze, just like a spider web. It's sticky. All right, let's hot glue this one up here. And I want to add a little pop of orange since we're doing some orange. I have these little pip berries that I twisted up. And I think I want to put those in here with the roses. Kind of like that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind. Let's not do that. Let's just do these little berry clump things here that are orange. We'll put a couple up here. And I'll just put one down in the opposite corner because I'm going to be putting the roses right here. Okay. All right, that is all I'm going to do to the cabinet. And now she needs to sit in here. I actually added a little more orange there. I couldn't help myself. I gotta have that little bit of a feather in the hat. Let's see how she turned out. Isn't this adorable? I just love this. Now let's get some close-ups. Alright my sweet friends, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please be sure to check out everybody's videos. I have the playlist link down below in my description box along with Annie's channel link. I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.